Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Fresh Friday. Today is another beautiful Kentucky day, and we are officially in blueberry season. This week, we went out to Forgot N Tymes Farms out in eastern Kentucky. And if you want to read a little bit about our trip out there and having all of the blueberries to ourselves, you can see our post from 11 this morning. It was wonderful out there. The drive back was definitely better than the drive there, just because I took a very tricky route to get there, but it was well worth it. The blueberries are absolutely delicious. And today we're gonna let those shine in an orange blueberry jam. It is perfect for biscuits, and that is exactly what we're gonna be putting it on today. So let's get into it and let's give it a try.
We're gonna start by adding our freshly cleaned blueberries into a food processor. We're just looking to chop these up a little bit. You can use a knife and cutting board if you'd like, but if you're making a big batch, this is much easier. Once that's ready to go, we are going to add it into a bowl and start adding in the rest of our jam ingredients. So to start, I have some local honey here that I'm just going to use my spatula to make sure we get all of it. I'm also going to juice a lemon, and we only need about 2 tablespoons of the freshly squeezed juice. I'm going to give this a good mix, and then we are going to add in some freshly squeezed orange juice that I did the exact same way that I did the lemon. And then we are just going to zest 1 entire orange, making sure that we don't get into the white pithy part. And once we get that fully zested and scraped off of our microplane, we are going to give this a good mix and add it into a saucepan on the stove. On medium-high heat, we are going to heat this to a boil, making sure that we mix often. Once it comes to a boil, we're going to reduce it to about medium or medium-low, and we want this to simmer for 20 to 25 minutes. You'll notice that it starts to get a little bit thicker and syrupy, and as more time goes on, it gets to a jam consistency. I did give this a taste a little bit through, just making sure the flavors were good, and trust me, they are spot on. We are going to let this cool once it finishes, and it will thicken up even more as it cools. And of course, we can't have jam without biscuits. We do live in the South. So I have some biscuits here that I've made. They are piping hot from the oven, so if you see oven mitts, that is why. We are going to slice these in half and make them the way that I do. So I'm just going to add a pat of butter once I slice these in half, let that get a little bit melty, and then we are going to add on our beautiful jam. I gave this a nice little slather, topped it with the biscuit top, and these are ready to eat. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We hope you all give this recipe a try. Be sure to go out and taste some Kentucky blueberries this season. And if you get the chance, check out Forgot N Tymes Farm. We will see you next week.